Hello, welcome. Here we are covering the topic centrifugal compressor for civil certificate, IFS and GATE aerospace exam. And we are covering the subtopic work done and pressurized. And in the previous video, we have found out the theoretical work done that will be equal to sigma u slip. Sigma is your slip factor or slip, and u is your impeller tip speed. Okay. So now this is your theoretical work done. Now in this video, we'll find out power. We will define power input factor and actual work done and stagnation temperature. So here we have not considered any friction. So there is friction, disk friction, windage friction. If we consider this friction also, then we have to define one more term, that is your power input factor. So that friction increases the work required to attain particular temperature or particular pressure rise. So that uh, power input factor is given by this symbol, and so as it increases the work done required, so if you multiply it with the theoretical work done, then this will be your actual work done, and this power input factor will be more than 1. Okay. Because actual work required is more as compared to theoretical work. So reading this out, due to friction between casing and air around the vanes and other losses which have a braking effect such as disk friction or windage, the applied torque and therefore the actual work input is greater than this theoretical value. So a power input factor can be introduced to take account of this, so that the actual work done of the air becomes this input factor into sigma u square. Okay. So this is your power input factor. So which tells how much actual work is required as compared to theoretical work. Theoretical work is sigma u square, actual work is this power input factor into sigma u square. Okay. So that is more than the theoretical work required. So now this work input to the compressor will rise the temperature of the air, or we can see stagnation temperature of the air. So now we'll rise the stagnation pressure also. It will also rise stagnation temperature. Now we'll determine how much stagnation temperature rise is taking place. So now this is theoretical work done. This is one form of energy, and CPT for temperature rise here T naught 3 minus T naught 1. Okay, 3 is we have taken because we are taking the condition 1 at inlet of impeller, 2 at outlet of impeller, and 3 at exit of diffuser. Okay, so that's why we have taken temperature rise as T03 minus T01. Okay, so if T03 minus T01 is the stagnation temperature rise across the whole compressor, then since no energy is added in the diffuser, this must be equal to stagnation temperature rise across the impeller alone. So this T02 and T03 is same because there is no stagnation temperature change in diffuser. Stagnation temperature remains constant, so T03 minus T01 is equal to T02 minus T01. Okay. Because impeller is imparting energy to the air only. No work is done in the diffuser. So the impeller work is responsible for temperature rise of air. So this work done must be equal to energy imparted to air. So that is your CPT03 minus T01, and CPT30 minus T01 is equal to psi sigma u square. CP is your specific. Okay. So it is therefore equal to equivalent of work done of air given by this equation. T03 minus T01 is equal to psi sigma u square by CP. So CP is your specific.